Imagine you are standing before a door that does not belong to any building, a door that cannot be touched, cannot be forced, cannot be opened by physical strength, and yet you feel it responding to you, as if it knows your presence, as if it has been waiting. This door is symbolic. It represents the inner threshold known as the third eye, the pineal gland, the quiet, ancient structure at the center of the brain that has fascinated mystics, philosophers, and seekers for thousands of years. The key to this door is not outside you, it is within. A key made of awareness, discipline, and remembrance. A key only you can forge. Many esoteric traditions, including the higher degrees of Freemasonry, teach initiates how to find this key, not through blind belief, but through practice, stillness, breath, sunlight, symbolic study, the cultivation of inner clarity. In this video, we explore the hidden meaning behind these teachings, the significance of the number 33, and the deeper purpose behind the activation of the pineal gland. We will take these once guarded ideas and translate them into something practical, understandable, and usable in your everyday life. Because once you understand this, everything changes. Numbers, the language behind reality. Numbers are everywhere. They are the silent architecture holding reality together. We measure our days through numbers. We record our memories with dates. We navigate through coordinates. We define our identities with birthdays and addresses. Even our biology, our cells, our DNA is constructed through mathematical patterns. But beyond the practical world, numbers carry symbolic force. They hold meaning that ancient cultures recognized long before modern science. Numerology teaches that every number emits a distinct vibration. Some numbers speak of beginnings, some of endings, some of balance, and some, very few, speak of mastery. Among these, one stands out: 33. Across civilizations, this number appears at moments of completion, alignment, and spiritual ascent. It symbolizes the point where the material and the spiritual meet, where duality resolves into unity, where the seeker becomes the master. In sacred geometry, 33 aligns with structures tied to creation. In the mysteries, it represents the upper arc of consciousness. In spiritual numerology, the 33 vibration is linked to visionaries, teachers, guides, those whose presence elevates others. But the story goes deeper: the pineal gland and the sacred fluid. The pineal gland is one of the most mysterious parts of the human body. It regulates sleep through melatonin. It responds to light. It influences mood, cycles, and internal rhythms. But it also produces other compounds, one of them being DMT, a molecule associated with expanded states of awareness. Some call it the spirit molecule. Others call it the sacred fluid, the inner elixir described in mystical texts as the key to visionary consciousness. Dr. Rick Strassman's research revealed the astonishing effects of DMT on perception, insight, and inner experience. Participants described encounters with intelligence, light, meaning, and a heightened sense of reality. Not hallucination, but revelation. Mystical traditions interpreted these states as moments when the inner eye opens, when the door begins to unlock, when the sacred fluid rises and expands awareness. Mystics did not see this as fantasy. They saw it as communication, a connection between the human and the divine. And this is where the number 33 returns, the hidden path of 33. Why does 33 appear in so many spiritual frameworks? Why do mystery schools connect it to enlightenment? The number 33 presents a full ascent, from survival to awareness, from awareness to understanding, from understanding to wisdom, from wisdom to illumination. It symbolizes the entire journey from the material to the divine. In Freemasonry, the 33rd degree is the summit, not merely a rank, but a recognition of inner mastery, a marker of dedication, study, discipline, and service. This degree is not given lightly. It acknowledges an individual who has undergone the inner journey, the refinement of perception, the expansion of consciousness, the awakening of insight. At this level, the pineal gland becomes symbolic of the ultimate portal, the point where perception shifts from ordinary to extraordinary. The ancient saying becomes clear: when the third eye opens, the world is seen as it truly is. Working with the number 33. There are many ways to engage with this number in your daily life. Notice it. When 33 appears, as a time, a receipt, a sign, treat it as a gentle reminder that you are aligned with your inner work. Meditate on it. Close your eyes and visualize the number glowing in your mind's landscape. Let its light draw your awareness inward. Breathe with it. Inhale slowly to a count of 33. Pause softly. Exhale. Repeat until your mind becomes still. Affirm with it: I am connected to higher awareness. I trust my inner guidance. I am awakening. Contemplate it. Write the number on paper. Study its shape. Reflect on its symmetry. Let it become a symbol of your inner ascent. These practices tune your awareness. They sharpen your intuition. They create the conditions for what many traditions call activation. The moment of activation. When the pineal gland activates, the experience is unmistakable. A sudden clarity, a quiet expansion, a sense of connection that cannot be described, only felt. Some describe it as insight, some as peace, some as a higher form of knowing, some as remembering something ancient within themselves. It is not dramatic. It is not chaotic. It is subtle, precise, and transformative. And once it begins, the door opens. What lies beyond the door? On the other side of this metaphorical door is a world of infinite possibility. A world where intuition becomes natural, creativity becomes effortless, insight becomes clear, and your life feels guided rather than random. It is a world made of light, connection, understanding, and wisdom. This is the destination of the path symbolized by 33. This is what the ancient teachings have always pointed toward, the union of the human and the divine within one consciousness. And when you reach this point, even for a moment, you understand that the journey was never about gaining something external. It was about awakening what was already inside you. If this message resonates with you, comment, "It resonates," and remember to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss new teachings.